he's misunderstood. Some say that he's up to no good around the neighborhood. Well, for your information, a lot of my brothers got education.
Hello everybody and welcome to Deconstuct. This is episode 17. That is DESINICISM.com. My name is Josh Clark. What I wanted to do today is talk a little bit about design education and ideological movements that have occurred in design. More specifically, the Bauhaus movement, Modernism, and where we stand today, which is postmodernism, or this post-structuralist sort of intellectual discourse. I think a very valid testament towards education is knowing and having the ability to know, really, because I think where a lot of my ideas have came from might have been based on modernist thinking and ideology. I don't think it's very difficult to see where a lot of the aesthetic resemblance of the ideas. I think that something valuable that I did learn lately is being able to critically analyze ideas of the past and sort of deconstruct them and take away what might have been a good idea and try and see and determine what didn't work and why. I think some of the reductive methods of the modernist thinking was effective. I think it made sense, and I think something that is consistent with my ideas. However, I think that this alone obviously will not save a village. Fleeing from World War II Germany, Walter Gropius brought the Bauhaus to the Harvard Graduate School of Design. The vision that he brought with him was an idealistic one, but was really based on fictional values that really, when trying to implement in the real world, didn't really suffice. A very practical demonstration of the sort of failure that did come with the modernist thinking and Bauhaus was public housing in America. I want to take you to Chicago for a little bit. But a lot of the more notorious developments were going along the Dan Ryan Expressway. Adjacent to the Dan Ryan Expressway is one of the most notorious housing projects, which is the Robert Taylor homes. A little bit of a tidbit, was home to, at one point, Mr. T, as well as Governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, DeVal Patrick. A lot of the developments were either by now leveled or have gone through gentrification. Public housing in America absorbed some of these modernist ideas. They seem to have thought that modest living from an aesthetic standpoint would solve social problems. I think this is a very practical critique of the social agenda that sort of latched on to the modernist ideas. From a post-structuralist perspective, we're able to reflect on the first half of the 20th century and potentially look at what ideas might have been, what ideas can we possibly build upon, and what ideas were probably impractical and not very insightful. Decynicism, a fusion of design and cynicism, is a philosophical position which questions the industrial agenda as well as tries to encourage purpose-driven and values-based work within the design community. Decynicism.com is a division of Blockaway Innovation and is a global parent and supporter of UNICEF, which strives to ensure health, education, and equality for children everywhere.